welcome to Classic and Retro, and welcome back to the Volvo T5R. Yeah, obviously, as you can see, this is not the 850 T5R, this is an 850 SE. If you want to see what's happening with the T5R, please consider subscribing. Check out some of the previous videos, including the one before this. Now, this is going to be a T5R video roundabout. As you might have seen, our T5R's had an accident and needs quite a lot of panels. It needs the bonnet hinges, wing, bumper repair, headlights, so on and so on. And the reason there hasn't been a video on the T5R for a while is we've been pricing all these parts up, trying to find the parts. A lot of the parts aren't available through Volvo anymore. They're difficult to get second hand, difficult to find good wings. So it's kind of been put on a back burner while we do other projects. It kind of, watching other people's channels and seeing how other people do this, I thought it might be a better way to buy a donor car, and that's where this comes in. So we've recently bought this as just a donor for the T5R. That's all it is. It's a shame, really. It's quite a solid car, runs and drives lovely. It's actually MOT'd, but this has got everything on it we need to fix the T5R. So unfortunately this is going to get broken for parts today, basically. Now, I have advertised the car for breaking on the 850 owners club groups, so hopefully I'll be able to strip as many parts off and pass those on to other owners to let their cars live on. But obviously the priority today is get all the parts off we need. So very soon we can crack on with the T5R, which is just parked out of shot there. So I'm going to be comparing the two as we go today, getting everything we need off and get it done. So yeah, let's get stripping. Now, we actually did a fairly in-depth video about stripping down the front of an 850 when we stripped the front of the T5R. Obviously it was all quite mangled and that, but I'm not going to go through it all again. I'm going to push through this quite quick, bit of a time lapse on this video for a change, and just get it stripped down. We don't want to mess about. A lot of Torx bits and a lot of 10mm bolts is basically where we're at. We'll get the bumper cover off and just work his way through. The indicators are really easy. There's literally a spring clip there, and if you pull and release that spring clip, the indicator comes out. That easy. So that's not a bad start. The next thing we're going to be doing is taking the front panel off. It's like a compressed, fibrey, plasticky stuff. It's held on by loads of 10mm bolts, quite easy to take off, especially when it's not all smashed to pieces and crumpled in. So that's going to be the next bit to take off. It's literally there, and as you can see, all across, lots of 10mm. Let's get that done. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Right, so yeah, there's a lot of wiring in there. There's our front panel, complete with all the wiring, horns, everything. In the interests of time, not laziness, I have decided to leave the bumper on and try and take the wing off. Now, I've separated the plastic rivets that go, plastic covered rivets that go through the mud flap. I've taken the 10mm off across the top that you saw in the T5R video, and I've also managed to get the ones out from behind the wing. So in theory it should lift off. I'll give it a little bit of a try. If it starts being too much hassle, I'll wait and I'll take the bumper off completely. If we can get away with not taking the bumper off. Oh, hello. Yeah, okay, that worked really well. Did not expect that to go that well, so I've not unplugged the repeater because I didn't think it would. This gives us access to the bonnet hinge on this side. Obviously we'll need to do the same on the other side for the other side bonnet hinge. We need to get the wash bottle. The wash bottle's no good on ours. I think we'll have this wing bracket while we're in here. Obviously arch liner. But yeah, good progress so far. So I've taken the ECU's like box out. It literally just clips into place. Ours was all cracked. I've also taken the lid off it, and then there's like a pipe that comes off the radiator. I've also taken that. Washer bottle neck is out. I do want the wash bottle itself. Wash bottle itself is just there, held on by 2 10s that come up. They should be fairly easy to get out. Now I've said that, they're going to be obviously really, really bad. But unless I cover myself in water, why do I keep saying this? Then right, won't we? So 2 10mm, we should be alright doing that, shouldn't we? To be fair, it's actually been coming to pieces really well. A lot better than I thought it would. And a lot better than some of the other cars we've worked on, but I suppose all those are really quite well built, aren't they? So we shouldn't be surprised. There we go. Wants a good clean out. Look at that. It's dirty, but we'll get cleaned out. It's no bother. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that was a bad idea. I think the other side just came off. Right, so the donor car is gone, and this is what we're left with. So we've got both bonnet hinges, bonnet, wings, front panel, headlights, headlight trims, bonnet catches, washer bottle, ECU box and lid. We've also got a few other bits like little front wing brackets, an arch liner, a boot catch, little bits and bobs mainly. But yeah, this is what we're after. It does seem a shame to get rid of a whole car just to get these parts, but as I explained earlier on in the video, it is, or was, the cheapest way of doing it. The reason you've not seen a video on the Volvo for a while is because we've been trying to figure out a way to piece it all together bit by bit, but finding good front wings is very difficult for an 850. A good bonnet, and then it's the little bits, it's all the little bits that adult people don't tend to list the bonnet hinges separate and things like that. So getting it all in one go was the easiest, quickest way to get the T5R done and back on the road. So the donor car's actually gone to a breakers now, specialist breakers, so they're going to take off any remaining bits that they can use, and obviously that'll help other 850s live on, so it's not all in vain. And we can finally make some really quick and really good progress on the T5R because we've had it long enough and I want it done. I want to see what it's like to drive. Everyone says they're amazing. So that's about it for this video. We'll leave it here. Next job is going to be welding up the new inner wings, trial fitting everything, and then getting it to the paint shop. So if you've enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. It does help the channel out. Check out some of the previous videos, and we'll see you next time.